Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. How good is God to me? And part of the mission and the reason that I have a radio show is to become a sharer, more and more of a sharer. You know, I used to hear my mother say it to me all the time, but God blesses you to become a blessing. And I think the more you understand that about yourself, I think the more blessings will flow your way. I think that once you understand the principle that, but it's kind of tied together with some other scriptures, and I'm not too knowledgeable about them, of course, as usual. But I do know what I've heard, And, if you look at something simple as do unto others as you would have them do unto you, wouldn't you want somebody to help you if you needed help? I just know how to get it down there to where I've been able to understand it. If there's a scripture similar that it says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or if that's, in a prayer, would not you want somebody to help you if you needed help? You've heard you reap what you sow. Do you understand that if you sow discord, that discord is going to come your way? That if you hate going to come your way? If you blog nothing but negative comments about people, your life will be filled with negativity. If all you do is talk about people, then guess what? Somebody got to turn that gun around and talk about you. See, it just stands to reason. So what I've learned in my life and through all the trials and tribulations that I've had is to take those lessons and share them with people in case you ain't heard it from somebody else. See, sometimes, and the reason it seems like I'm redundant at times, is which I am, is because I'm always trying to find a different way to say the same thing. Because it's a funny thing, man. You got to hear it a certain way for it to click with you. How many times have I heard a saying and then I heard it a different way that it clicked with me? I've heard this saying right here. Remember this now. Everybody's not happy for you. We've all heard that, right? Everybody's not happy for you. Well, that's very simple. That don't need no explanation. That simply means of all the people you know or do not know, when something happens to you and you're celebrating it, everybody not going to join in on the celebration. That's all that is. But then you take it one step further. My father used to say something to me all the time. He said, son, everybody come with you, can't go with you. I didn't get that when I was 15. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. He said, you're going to lose some of these friends you got along the way. But I don't care where you get in life. Know this right here. Everybody can't go with you. If you are constantly trying to improve yourself, you constantly have to take assessment of the people around you. Because if you are going to continue to go and continue to grow, then guess what? You got to have people that's on the go and willing to grow. Or else, guess what? You're going to learn a valuable lesson. You know, the late boxing promoter, Butch Lewis. I was talking with Butch Lewis one time, and man, what a good brother, man. He said every successful man is doing what I call, he got rope work to do. He got rope work to do. He got to put in work on rope. And I'm sitting there listening to Butch Lewis and all the money he had made and all the people's lives he had changed and all of the moves he was making and his incredible skills as a negotiator on behalf of some very, very wealthy people. He was just an amazing man with no education, but he read everything. Butch Lewis read all the papers, all the periodicals. That brother knew everything. He said, you got to put in rope. And I was sitting there listening. He said, here's the analogy, little brother. He said, you are on rope. There's a thick rope. You have on no shirt. You have on some tattered clothes. You have on no shoes. Your shorts is cut off just below the knee and they tattered. And you got dirt on you and you're sweating. There's this huge, huge raw rope over your shoulder. There's burn marks on all of your shoulder. Connected to that rope is a wagon. That wagon has all your weight on it, all your responsibilities, all the people you're responsible for, all your children, your wife, your family members, your employees, your co-workers, your friends. They all on that wagon, man. They just sitting there. He's saying what you got to do is you got to pull that wagon up the hill. Now, only thing with it is can't nobody help you pull your wagon. You pull your wagon alone. He said, now, what you can do along the way of pulling your wagon is you can find yourself a good wife, a good woman. He said, now, what that woman does is she get down off the wagon. She fan you while you pull it. She put water on you while you pull it. She put stuff in your mouth while you pull it. She kick rocks out the way while you pull it. But she pulling for you. But she is equally as important as you are on the pull of the rope. He said, you hear me clearly now, young soldier. He said, nah, get this here. He said, it's people on your wagon that you're responsible for. But you want the people on your wagon to help you get your wagon to the top. So what you hope is that they got their foot hanging over the side, pushing. They got one leg over the back, or maybe both legs over the back, pushing. They might have their butt on the wagon, but they pushing with both legs. They back facing your back. Maybe some of them facing you, but one of them got left leg hanging over trying to push. And you hope that all them people on the wagon you pulling is back there at least trying to help the wagon get to the top of the hill. Here go your problem though. Everybody ain't pushing. Everybody ain't pulling. Everybody ain't kicking rocks out the way. You got some people on your wagon that's just laying on the wagon, drinking lemonade, looking at you, talking about how long it's taking you to get your wagon up to the top, looking at you, talking about why this wagon's so slow. Then when you start picking up speed, they want you to pull harder, you to pull faster, you to pull more. Then they want you to throw what you done earned on the way up the hill back on the wagon so they can have more. But guess what? They ain't helping you get more. But they got a sense of entitlement that since you got more, they should have more. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. Sometimes you got to kick the people off the wagon that ain't pushing and pulling and say, hey, man, I'm sorry. I thought I could do this with you, and I thought you was going with me, but it's clear to me you ain't nothing but dead weight, and it ain't my responsibility to carry dead weight anymore. I have carried you as long as I have to carry you. You are no longer my responsibility. I'm responsible for my family, my wife, my children. I'm not responsible for you. You got to get off my wagon because I'm a man on rope. I'm on a mission, baby. I'm pulling.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, monkey trainers,
What?
baboons, contortionists, fire eaters, high wire trapeze, flip artists,
Universal Circus.
and cheerleaders. May I have your attention, please?
The rest of y'all.
Losers.
If you ain't one of them, what are you doing with your life?
Yes, you suck.
Including me. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, live every morning, always in vivid, high-tech color.
On the radio.
HD.
Yeah. What's up, Shirley?
Hello, Steve. How are you, darling?
Good. What's up, Carla?
Hey, Steve. What's up, crew?
Yeah. What's up, Junior?
Morning, Unc. Morning, everybody.
Okay.
Fool number one.
Yay.
Yeah. And fool number two. No, where his ass at?
Silence.
But I'll tell you what, though.
Is he off today?
Nah, you don't just take off in this here. We already,
Oh.
already had 2 scares with him. You know, these people with these diabetes and stuff, you got to,
I'll be saying the same thing.
we got to be good. We got to be careful because, and let me, first of all, let me say this here. This that I'm about to say, is directed directly at J. Anthony Brown. I don't care about nobody else that has diabetes. Pray for you, hope you heal. But this is about J.
Is it a question?
Anthony Brown.
Question form.
In a question form.
Thank you.
This is what I want to know. Do we have to work with a person who can slip into a diabetic coma and we not know?
Oh, if we don't know, you say?
I'm just saying, what are we supposed to do?
You have several remedies,
Yeah.
that you thought were okay.
Hey, look, the best I got for Jay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do orange juice still work?
Why is that your one-two solution and
beginning.
remedy for every disease? Orange juice.
It's the same thing for Kill.
It's not.
Hey.
Junior?
Hey.
If
He has
Junior
sickle
have a
cell.
crisis,
Yeah.
He needs to be
orange
hydrated.
juice.
No.
With
Really,
orange juice. We got all this orange juice in here
Water.
for Jay.
Well, how much orange juice did you buy?
I have Tropicana. Because I love Tropicana.
Uh-huh.
I got Tropicana. I got 9 gallons.
For no reason. What
Ready.
do you think it's going to keep, first of all?
Keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Orange juice lasts a long time. You got to do it, keep it shut. We don't open but one at a time.
Yeah, but,
How long it keep?
well, yes. I mean, it is a perishable thing.
All right, well, I'm going to put 4 of them in the freezer.
Make some mimosas or something later.
Right.
Okay, I'll put 4 of them in the freezer.
Well, I'm glad I got insurance.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, all of us here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we can hardly wait till Christmas. Most of us, right? Except for you know who, Bitterman / the Grinch. We call him the Grinch around Christmas. J. Anthony Brown, Steve, is here, your friend now. This is his segment. He's calling it evil things to do for Christmas.
Give it to
I
me,
don't-
Jay.
'Cause you
I
know.
don't know why I have been dubbed the evilest one on this show because I'm not the evilest one on this show.
You the only one.
You damn sure the most.
Well, you the only one.
Yeah, you are, Jay.
Yeah,
Right.
not the evilest. You the evil. We didn't have evil till you got yours.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
brought
we
evil
discussed
in.
it.
All right. These are evil things to do over the holidays by yours truly, J. Anthony Brown. Number 1, get yourself a lawn chair and go to one of those stores, electronic stores, and just sit outside and watch people try to put a big-ass TV in a little-ass car. That is so
Evil.
That's so much fun. Bring a lunch. Just bring a
That
lunch.
Kona won't make it.
Yeah, the best part is when the guy who works there says, "Sir, I've got to go back inside." Yeah, that's the best part. That is the best part. Here you go. Evil ass thing to do for the holidays. Load up 4 or 5 baskets
Okay.
Just load up like you're gonna shop.
Uh-huh.
And just walk off and leave them because you know somebody got to put that stuff back up.
Leave it in the store. You're not buying any of it?
You ain't buying
That's
that
wrong, Jay. That's wrong.
That's evil, Jay. That's evil.
Oh, this is a real good one here.
What?
Come out of the store.
Uh-huh.
Go to your car.
Okay.
Back out. Pull back in. Back out. Pull back in. Back out. Pull back in. And then
get out.
Then get out. Go in.
Uh-huh.
And then come back out. Back out. Pull back in.
Evil.
Oh,
Some
my
people
God.
mad,
That's so
boy.
much fun. That's
Steve,
so
get,
much
Steve, get your
fun.
friend. Get your friend.
There's some
Steve.
people think they got a parking space coming.
Oh,
man.
my God. Just the look on their face like, he's lit. He's not leaving. Look. He's going back in. He's back out there. What the hell? Here's another one. This is so much fun.
What?
Put all your trash in a big box.
Uh-huh.
Wrap it up in Christmas paper. Put
Yeah.
a bow on it. Go to the mall, set it on the hood of your car, and just watch people steal it. It is so much fun.
I like that.
Oh, my God.
I love that one.
God. To see them drive around like, oh, there's a box on the car. And you're like, get it. So much fun.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
This is a
Steve,
good one.
please
Here's
get
another one.
him.
Here's another one. Get on the elevator.
Uh-huh.
Wait till you see somebody with a whole lot of packages in their hands. Say, hurry up. Come on. I got it. I'm holding the elevator for you. Run. I got it. And when they get there, you let that door close. Right in their damn face. Right
Evil.
And
Grinch.
then you got to yell out as it's going on. I tried to hold it.
Yeah, right.
I do that a lot, Jay.
You do
Just
that?
on the elevator, I don't want to ride with nobody. I try to act like I'm trying to press the button. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry. All right, here's another one. Get in line where Santa Claus is.
Okay.
Sit on Santa's lap and hold up the line. Just pull out a long-ass list. Just till the kids get irritated, till they start crying. And, and then I want a car, then want to get a new house. Just as long as you can talk to Santa, the better. Here's another one. This is real good. Get you a stuffed, this is a good one. This is a good one here. Get you a stuffed Santa Claus. Tied to the hood of your car, and then drive around like you hit Santa Claus. Just what?
Hey, that's evil.
Like one of them inflatable Santa Claus, blow it up and then tie it to the hood and drive by schools. And hey, what's going on?
Oh, the little kids. Oh,
All right, this is a real good one here. This is kind of tricky.
What are we doing here?
Evil things to do over the holidays.
Okay.
Candy Brown. Find your ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Right on the back of her car. Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. But here's the catcher.
What's the catcher?
2 of the ho-hos have been written by paint that will wash off when it rains. So in the back of the car it just says, Merry Christmas, ho. And that's so much fun. That is so much.
That one don't come
You
off.
know you're wrong for that one.
Only one is permanent. The other 2 gonna come off. Oh, and last but not least, because you know these people are so serious. You gotta go to a Kwanzaa party. Dressed like Santa Claus. Oh my God.
They gonna lose their mind.
Oh my God.
Oh, they gonna lose their mind.
You
Oh,
go
they
in
gonna
there.
run your
Let's
ass out
get
of
it started. For real.
Golly, man. Jay, you ain't lying. I got a cousin, man, who celebrate Kwanzaa and do not play.
Serious people.
Oh, they do not play.
Seriously, man, I got a family member do that too, man. I just,
What?
I be trying to be respectful of them. I say, but dog, I can't. Hey, man, why don't you get back to your African roots? I said, bro, I'm in touch with my actual roots, but I do like Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even understand what Christmas is. I might not. But I sure don't understand what Kwanzaa is. So let's me and you. I said, but just understand, dog. My whole life I grew up with Christmas.
Yes.
I just kind of like it. I ain't finna stop.
Yeah.
You should stop. Every black person should stop. No, dog, that's a hard sell.
Yeah.
I can't celebrate a holiday the same age as me. Christmas way older than me.
Yeah.
Me and Kwanzaa both got here at the same time.
How long is Kwanzaa? It's a certain amount of days?
It's like a
7
week,
days?
like a
7
week,
days?
7 days. Yeah.
It's cool for the people that do it, man, but they
Yeah.
be on such an anger
Oh, man.
for you not joining in.
Well, for those of you who celebrate Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
And
Kwanzaa.
for those of you, celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas.
And for everybody to celebrate Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah,
Happy
all of that, yeah.
Just happy holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To everybody out there, do you.
And everybody
I
look
do
at the
want to
evil
see
stuff
Santa
they do.
Claus go to this Kwanzaa party, though.
All right. All right. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. We have the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got?
All right, it's my pop's all-time favorite. I need a kidney. I need a kidney.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Brother Conley.
This is Conley.
How you doing, brother? This is Deacon Patterson calling from the church. How you doing today?
Deacon Patterson?
Yeah.
Just doing fine. And yourself, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good. You know, the church is behind you on what you're going through, and we praying for you, man. We know all about you going in the surgery on Friday to get your pancreas removed. So I wanted to give you a call, man, have a word of prayer, and let you know that we all are pulling for you, and we know that the man upstairs is going to pull you through this successfully.
Well, God bless and keep you there, Deacon. God bless and keep you, because I tell you, I'm going through something here. Me and my wife, we've been talking about it, and we've been praying on it, and it sure is a wonderful thing to know that your church is with you and y'all thinking about me in prayer. I've really had to take this to the Lord. This is a serious thing with me, and I ain't never had an operation before in my life, and I know I need it. My wife done made it clear, the doctor done made it clear, and I believe I'm ready to go forward, Deacon.
And we're going to give the victory to who the victory
to the Lord. Yes, sir. He's the victory. He's the victory.
Yeah. Let me have a word of prayer with you, Brother Conley, if you don't mind. Just bow your head for me. Father God, we ask right now. We ask right now that you touch Brother Conley as he goes in on Friday.
Please, Lord.
Put your hands on him. We ask, Father, that you hold on to the doctor that's getting ready to go and put surgery on him.
Yes.
We ask that you make sure that the doctor has got a strong eye on that morning.
Walk with him.
We ask that he got a steady hand when he got the scalpel in his hand. We ask that you hold on to him,
please,
as he goes into his surgery, because we know come Saturday morning, the victory going to belong to Brother Conley and the Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
We know all of this, but we ask that you take that pancreas and you remove it out successfully.
Please.
Close him back up like it was never been entered in before.
Walk with me, Jesus.
That's what we ask, and we ask you, Lord, at the same time, that they're removing this pancreas, Lord. We ask that you reach around his backside, and we ask that you touch his kidney, Lord. Touch his kidney and make it whole. Make it 110%. We want you to make that kidney like it's been the best kidney ever known.
Deacon. That's Deacon Patterson.
Yes.
Yes, sir. No, sir. There's nothing wrong with my kidney, Deacon. I'm doing fine. The Lord has done made it. Well, He's gonna work on my pancreas. That's what the doctor's operating on. They done prepped me for it, and that's what they plan to remove. So my kidney is fine. They did what they called one of them MRIs, and everything else is fine. They ain't working on nothing but my pancreas, sir.
Right. Well, let me say, I'm glad you brought that up, because this one reason why I called you. And of course, I did call to pray for you.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to make sure that you make it through this successfully. But another reason why I'm getting around to this here is what I want to ask you. And I know we've never met face to face. I've seen you a couple of times, like I said, at the church, but you've been out most time with your sickness and whatnot. But now, what I was going to ask you was, and I know this is, I hate to come at you in the final hour when you're getting ready to go have surgery and all that, but if you don't mind, if you could see it in your heart to do something for somebody else.
Yes, sir. That's the Lord's will. You're always supposed to help those who can't.
Right. And I'm glad you think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when they go in on Friday morning and remove that pancreas out, do you think that they could go in and get one of your kidneys? Because I need one.
Hold on just a minute, Deacon. What you say? What you say? See what it is. See, I've been going through myself with a little ailment, and I'm wondering
if I need a kidney, and I'm wondering if you can give me one of yours when they go in to get your pancreas. They gonna already have you open.
Did you say you wanted them to take one of my kidneys?
Yeah, and give it to me because I need one.
You need a kidney?
Yeah. What, I mean, you already going to be laying there open.
Wait a minute, mister. You need a kidney? I need help with my pancreas. You going to call me with some like that, man? This ain't no work of the Lord. Now, you say you a deacon?
Yeah, like I said, Deacon Patterson, my name. But see, what I'm asking you is, what harm
you ain't asking me, man.
Brother Conley, what harm is it if you already open and laying on the table?
Oh, you ain't heard a damn thing I said, have you? I said man, you crazy as hell. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to need to call the pastor because, see, it's some going on here. You say you knew? You mighty damn knew, mister. Matter of fact, you too damn knew to know who you're talking to.
What I'm saying is you have two, like you say they did the MRI.
I don't give a what I said they did, man. I got 2 kidneys, you got 2. One of yours bad, that's your problem, mister. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to get well, and you calling with this you say you a new deacon. You damn sure is, and you won't be at that church long. I tell you that because if I ever get close to your sister, we got some reckoning to do.
What is it going to hurt for you to give me one of them kidneys if both them kidneys is good?
It ain't going to hurt them thing because you ain't getting my kidney, man. It ain't going to hurt. What is wrong with you?
Say, man, all I'm saying is if you're going to be open and laying on the table, what is it going to hurt for you to give me one?
Oh, now you're going to tell me I'm open and laying on the damn table. What kind of a prayer are you in charge of, mister? Let me tell you something. Obviously, I need to meet you before I get to the hospital. And maybe I can help take out that damn bad kidney of yours. I can tell you that. We can it out. You won't feel a damn thing. How about that? I'll be damned if you're going to call and talk me out of one of my damn kidneys, man.
I'm trying to live just like you trying to.
Let the Lord take care of me because what you talking about ain't got a damn thing to do with Jesus. You can kiss my and get off my phone. That's what you can do.
Can I say one more thing to you?
What?
Is you listening to me?
Man, I done listened to you, and you ain't talking about nothing. That's got nothing to do with what's going on with me, mister. You running a game? If I could get to you, I'd put lead in your do you understand
But
me?
can I just say one more thing, and then I'm going to let you go? Is you listening?
For what?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your daughter.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That girl, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Jesus.
Hey, you all right, Brother Conley?
Man, you done made me use language that I swear I don't know, but I heard my neighbors and them using that. I done stopped a long time ago talking that way. Please forgive me. Lord have mercy. Woo. Y'all, I'm going to have to. Lord have mercy. My heart is palpitating here. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Mister, this ain't me. This ain't me. And I tell you what, and I enjoy Steve Harvey and Nephew Tommy. I do.
Brother Conley, I got to ask you one more thing, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
It's got to be. It's got to be y'all. It's got to be y'all. Hell, I don't even remember the name of it now.
The Steve Harvey Morning.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Lord have mercy. I ain't going to forget it now.
Can anybody loan me a kidney?
No, I need mine.
No.
Sorry.
Want to loan me one?
I got to pee way too much to let my kidney go. I need it.
Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, the stereotype of being single during the holidays usually brings looks of pity from people, but really, it can be cool. It can if you're single.
Ooh.
What?
Being single for the holidays?
Yeah.
Man, don't let the people fool you. You need to find somebody.
Get booed up.
Don't. I'm telling you, you need to find some damn body.
Don't
Wake your ass up in the
nobody
house
fool
by
you.
yourself. Yeah, man, wake up on Christmas Day by yourself. Ain't no noise in the other room.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, there are a lot of things, Junior, that single people can do that someone with a significant other can't. How about that? All right.
Like what?
I'm going to tell you, your time is your own. For one thing, you have that freedom. But guys, here are ways that singles have it better during the holidays. Check it out, Junior. There are no fights waiting to happen. No fights waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Or breakups. You don't want a lot of people break up over the holidays. You don't have to worry about that.
Can't break up if you ain't got nobody.
By
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one. You don't have to buy a lot of gifts. Think about it.
I like that.
But
Think
then you
about
ain't
it.
getting none
But you ain't
either.
getting none either.
Okay, I'm just looking at the bright side of this. There are no mandatory spouse holiday parties you have to attend.
But your ass ain't got nothing on the stove either.
You don't have to choose.
Ain't no smells in the
There
house.
ain't no smells in the house.
Okay, here's another one. You don't have to choose which family you're going to celebrate with. There's always a fight about that. You know.
Yeah, but you need to find somebody's house, though.
And you don't want your family to know her.
And then here's a good one. New Year's Eve, you can go in focusing all on you.
Okay,
Damn, that's lonely.
you ever brought in the New Year's by yourself?
That's lonely.
Yeah, I had when I was single,
when
yeah.
you do blow in that horn, don't nobody hear it. Don't nobody hear.
Shirley,
What?
the reason you
Steve?
can focus on just yourself bringing in the new year,
Okay, why?
but you couldn't do that the year before because you still by your damn self.
Well, we're looking at the positive side of being single, Steve. That's all.
No, there's no positive
Is-
side. No.
You don't think so, Junior?
You need to
at
find
all?
somebody. I remember the first time we moved to Atlanta. It was the first
Yeah.
Christmas I didn't go home when I moved to Atlanta.
Oh, right. Yeah.
When I woke up and there was nothing,
no
nothing,
food,
no food,
no boo.
no nothing.
Yeah.
I called home. I heard all that joy and laughter, and getting passed around on the phone ain't fun. Who is that? All these damn questions I'm
It's
coming
Junior.
with. Who is that?
Let me talk to him.
Who coming in? What y'all doing in there? Who is that? Who in there now? Is that the dog? What baby is that? What y'all looking at? You don't want to do that.
Wow.
I like all of that.
You
Here
like
come the
being by
Grinch.
yourself?
Love
Here
it,
come the Grinch.
love it, love it.
You like being by yourself during the holidays, though, Jay?
Yeah. Listen. That's what it sounds like.
To what?
That's what I'm talking about. Listen,
Right there.
that right there.
Okay, Christmas morning is like what at your house?
Listen, let me hear. Listen. Don't you just love that?
No pots rattling.
Listen again. You maybe didn't hear it. Woo! In that joint.
So you got to be lonely. I don't want to hear that. You got to be
No
lonely.
pots rattling, no noise, no
Let
laughter.
me let you hear it again. Listen. Not a damn thing.
And you love it.
Love it.
No company at all.
Don't come to my house. You ain't in the neighborhood, because I ain't going to let you in. You know that? Yeah. We was just in the neighborhood. Yeah, well, you outside because you ain't coming in.
What is it in your house about your house?
Me.
All right.
That's just bitter, man. I don't even, seriously, Christmas morning, it just means something to me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's
come
a
on,
beautiful
Steve.
thing.
Introduce Miss Ann. I can't believe
Ladies
Jay
and
is
gentlemen,
crazy.
without further ado, our very own voice of reason and fact, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thanks so much. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Steve. House of Representatives set to debate and most likely vote and pass 2 articles of impeachment today against Donald Trump, making Donald Trump only the 3rd U.S. president in history to be impeached by the House of Representatives. Yesterday, the president sent a 6-page letter, not a text, to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, blasting House Democrats for the inquiry, calling it an unprecedented and unconstitutional abuse of power, a coup, and comparing it to the Salem witch trials.
This has been a total sham from the beginning. Everybody knows it. I've never seen the Republican Party so united.
Well, after today's expected approval, a January date will be set for an actual impeachment trial in the GOP-dominated Senate, where Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer says he's ready to call Trump's bluff about his not being able to call any witnesses, because Schumer says he'd like to see some.
President Trump, are you worried about what these witnesses would say? If you're not worried, let them come forward. And if you are worried, we ought to hear from them.
At the same time, though, Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell contradicting Trump's supposed idea, dismissing requests from Democrats for new witnesses and documents, saying that he will not permit a, quote, fishing expedition on the part of the Democrats. Yesterday, though, I can say Democrats and Republicans worked together in the U.S. Senate, overwhelmingly passing the National Defense Authorization Bill, and by a vote of 86-8. For nearly 60 years in a row, lawmakers from both sides of the aisle have worked to repeatedly craft and support this bill. This time, the measure includes $738 billion for the Pentagon, with Democrats inserting a measure providing paid parental leave for federal workers. That's the Democrats got that in exchange for something that the GOP really wanted. That was Trump's supposed Space Force. Anyway, the House has already passed the package, so it heads to the president's desk for his signature. Great news in Florida, everybody. Those 2 African-American siblings missing for a day and a half have been found safe and sound. Search crews found 6-year-old Braxton Williams and his 5-year-old sister Bria in a wooded area near their Jacksonville home. 4 deaths are now blamed on the dangerous storms ripping through the South. Dozens were reported on Monday. More formed yesterday. A flash flood claimed one life in Kentucky. Tornadoes are being blamed for 2 deaths in Alabama and 1 in Louisiana. At least 14 tornadoes twisted their way through Mississippi, causing injuries and destroying property in several states. Storms are now slamming their way through Georgia and Florida. Yes, a lot of the country has some really, really, really bad weather. Finally, today is National Meatball Wednesday.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
And this is making me hungry. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so our resident poet,
Oh, yeah.
Junior, in the building
Oh, yeah.
right now
Oh, yeah.
with the Christmas
Come on, Junior.
poem.
Woo, it's Christmas time, baby.
Yeah, it is.
It's Christmas time. And it's a time that a lot of people break it up, but they really don't know how to say it to the other person. So I thought we might well just say it in poem. It's the best way to do it. Just say it in poem.
Come on.
Here go one right here, Tom. These are all Christmas breakup poems. That's all it is. Here we go. Mistletoe, mistletoe is where we once kissed, but come this Christmas, these lips you gon' miss. And that ain't all. Merry Christmas.
Wow. That's how you break up right there.
That's it. You ain't gotta waste a lot of time. You ain't gotta waste a lot of time. Just say it just like that. Mistletoe, mistletoe is where we once kissed. But come this Christmas, these lips you gon' miss. And that ain't all. Merry Christmas.
You're getting better, Junior. You're
That's how
getting
you
better.
let somebody down.
That's how you let somebody down. He go another one, Tommy. He go another one.
Uh-oh.
Frosty, frosty, like your attitude has been, but when you try your key tonight, it won't let you win. Merry Christmas. Babu, Merry Christmas.
I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah.
Done with you.
Yeah.
You're getting better,
Yeah,
Junior. I love it.
relationships is like, we ain't got time to argue all night long. No, just say this. The relationship is over because you've been messing with my weed. You even smoked 3 branches off my Christmas tree. You got to go. Merry Christmas.
What?
Smoked the tree.
Yeah, your ass high. You done went down there and smoked 3 branches off the tree. No, we don't need.
Wow.
I like this one. This one hit me about
Come on,
1:30 in the
Junior.
morning. This about 1:30 in the morning. This
Okay.
came to me. Here it is. U-Haul, Mayflower, or even 2 guys and a truck. Their numbers are on the counter, and I wish you good luck. Merry Christmas.
That's my favorite.
Merry-
That's my favorite.
Merry Christmas. Just want you to know. I'm going to do it again for you. U-Haul, Mayflower, or even 2 guys in a truck. Their numbers are on the counter, and I wish you good luck. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Those need to be on greeting cards, Junior.
I think I might do that, Shirley.
Uh-huh,
Just a break-up Christmas card.
I like them.
Okay, here we go. All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Please try to be gone, because I'm getting my life together and I'm moving on. Bye, boo. Bye. Merry Christmas. You got to hit it with the Merry Christmas at the end. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Sound real uplifting.
Keep it nice.
Yeah. Here go the last one I wrote. This is it. Said the gingerbread man to the gingerbread lady, this relationship is over because you've been ass shady. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. There it is. That's how you break up without using a lot of words
like
this
it.
Christmas.
Thank
That's
you,
how I
Junior.
do.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for
It's that time
Comedy Roulette. Jay, you want to explain it real quick?
It's
how
very
it goes?
simple. It's very simple. Our comedy ability gets tested every week. Tell you what you do. Give us 5 subjects. Put them on a wheel. Spin the wheel. When the wheel stop, we'll do the damn thing. And we'll do it fast.
All right, here we go. I got the categories. All right, first one. I think this eggnog has gone bad.
That's a good one.
Nah.
That's good.
I like that one. Oh, you don't
like that one?
All right.
No.
Now that's a thin ass Santa. Next one, ho ho ho.
Yeah.
I know three.
People don't decorate like they used to, and there's nothing under the tree. Let's go spin the wheel, Crystal. What you think is on stop there? Which one? Ho ho ho. All right, people don't decorate like they used to. Let's go, fellas.
People don't. They don't decorate.
Decorate?
People used to go all out back in the day. Remember them big hot ass light bulbs they used to put on the tree? Them big ones.
Yeah.
Them big 60 watters. Man,
Yeah.
you didn't have to use heat during the wintertime. Just light up your tree and your whole living room was heated, man. They don't go all out like that.
They don't go all out like they used to.
Yeah. Each one of them lights looked like a tablespoon.
I remember
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that light.
I'll tell you why they don't decorate like they used to. You know, you go to the neighborhood and all the houses be lit up, get stuff all in the yard. Who is the lazy person that just lit a bush? Who did that? They just put lights on their bush.
They didn't lay them on it.
They threw them on there. Ain't no padding to them. Then they go right back in the house like we supposed to clap for this.
You mad at them, Junior?
What you got?
I remember when you used to actually get your tree flocked. Remember that?
Yes.
When they take the white stuff and spray it on your tree, you took the time to wait to get your tree flocked. Now they just put a raggedy green tree in the living room, and that's it.
Just
Put
sitting
lights
there.
on.
They don't care. They don't care
the
like
white
they used
flock
to.
tree.
What happened to them little bitty wreaths that they used to hang in the window with the one candle in the middle of the wreath?
Oh, man.
But it was electric and it flickered.
And it flickered, yeah.
Where that's at? I missed them. We had them in all three of our windows.
Yeah. You got a nativity scene in your living room, but none of the wise men's got hands because it done broke off. But you don't care. They all sitting on camels, but ain't none of the wise men got gifts. They ain't got no hands. The hands done fell off.
I tell you what, you ever walked in somebody's house for Christmas, you going over there, and you look over there at the Christmas tree, and you can see the metal pole in the middle. Why?
Boy.
Why y'all didn't put all the pieces on the damn tree? we sitting here looking. I can see.
The tree is so dry. It ain't got no water.
What is going on here?
This trifling Christmas tree.
This trifling Christmas tree.
All the little bristles done fell on the ground. You ain't put no water in the tree.
The lights is weighing down branches. What?
Remember them silver sickles?
The tinsels.
Little tinsels we used to throw all over the tree and make it hang.
Yeah.
And at the end, you take them out one at a time and put them back in the box. You say, yes.
Save it for next year,
Save
man.
it.
Last one.
People don't decorate
Remember the nativity scene that used to get put outside in the yard?
Yes.
Yeah.
But every time you pass by a hood nativity scene, you had to explain it to the kids because items was always missing.
What was the explanation, Steve?
First of all, the wise men walked because we didn't have the money for the camels. Secondly, we couldn't use a baby Jesus this year because Belinda wanted a Cabbage Patch doll, so that's in the box for her. Mother Mary and Joseph is two pictures of Deacon Patterson and Sister Porter.
You stupid.
I got pictures in the yard.
Or Peaches and Herb.
Patterson and Porter.
All right, people don't decorate like they used to. Good job.
And ain't no hay in the manger. It's just look like burlap sacks laid out. No, we didn't have money for the hay.
Prank call coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after the hour, today's Strawberry Letter. But first, the nephew is on deck with his prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Uncle Steve.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Limo bank job.
Man, my favorite. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tom.
Limo.
No, this
Bank
was my
job.
favorite. This is
stupid,
this is all about mentoring. This is about mentoring.
I like that, Steve.
Good afternoon. How can I help you? I'm trying to get Cecil. Yeah, this Cecil. Hey, Cecil, one of my boys gave me your number, man. I'm trying to get a car service for tonight. Okay, listen, this is my personal number. Do you have the main number? Man, I keep calling the main line, but ain't nobody answering. I done called that about 6-7 times. It keep rolling over to a voicemail or something. Okay, brother. What's your name? My name's Tony. Okay, listen, Tony, I got a customer in the back. Let me get them handled. You got a few moments? I'm going to hit that drop off. Let me get the dough for them and all that. You want me to call you back? Hold the phone. All right? Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Have a good evening. All right, Tony? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, now, you saying you called the main line and you just keep going to voicemail or something like that? I keep calling the main line, but, I know I'm calling at the last minute, dog. I'm trying to get a car for tonight, man. Okay, what you need? Listen, we got the SUV, we got a sedan or two. We got a couple limos, white or black. What you need? If I could get like a black limousine, be cool. Okay, we got that. What time? Where I'm picking you up? What time? What it costs, for an hour? Because all I need is an hour. Well, it's $65 an hour, but we only do 3-hour minimum. The first 3 hours. 65. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, so all I need is an hour, man. Really, like 45 minutes. So, do you think they'll work with me? Well, you can't get them, so you're dealing with me. Let me see. I tell you what. I'll do you for $150, and I'll take care of you. But now I want you to know, I'm going to let them know everything. So I got to have either credit card or receipt or something on the cash to let them know, because I'm not no crooked brother. I'm going to let them know everything that I'm doing. Will that work for you? 150. I can give you 150 when you pick me up. That's no problem then. Where am I picking you up and at what time? All right, I'm at 98 Village Drive. 98 Village Drive. Okay, 98 And where am I taking you, sir? I'm going downtown on Capitol Street. Downtown to Capitol Street. All right. And what time am I picking you up? You could get me like at 11:45 tonight. That'd be good. 11:45. Okay. That's 45 minutes. 2 an hour you're going to need. 11:45. That makes it I see 12:45, 12:30, 12:45. Okay, good deal. Let me see. And downtown Capitol, what? You didn't give me an address. I don't really know the address. I'm going to Bank. Bank downtown, all right? Right. Can I ask you something, Tony, right? Yeah. I'm not trying to get in your business. No, we don't ask questions usually, but a bank at night's going to be closed. I mean, you're not going to work because I got to take you back. So you're dropping off to somebody, something like that, right? No, I ain't dropping nothing off. I'm picking something up. See, what I need you to do is this right here. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to be in there probably like about 15 minutes. But when I come out, man, I need you to have the car running, and we need to get out of there. Wait a minute. You asking me to run you down to a bank at midnight, and you picking something up at midnight, and I got to be ready to go when you come out. Me and my boys, when we come out of there, when we get back in the back of the limo, I need you to put the pedal down, man, and let's get out of there. Look here, young brother. Well, how old are you, man? I'm 24. Yeah, that's what I figured. Look here, man. It sounds like you're into some kind of shady. I don't do that, brother. Hold up, man. Yo, you a driver, dog. Your job is to drive. If you pick somebody up, first of all, you ain't supposed to be asking nobody where they going, what doing. You're supposed to drive. Okay, let me stop you. What I'm telling you is, man, once we come out the bank, drive. Let me stop you. That's why I'm driving. Instead of working somewhere else driving, because I was ignorant like you at one time. Now, let me tell you something, brother. I don't know your business and really don't care at this point in time. I'm not doing no crazy like this here. Brother, let me tell you something, man. What you need to do is get your young into some type of training school or something to find yourself a job. You're going to go down there and going to blow your brains out. Hey, I ain't really trying to hear all this right here. What I'm trying to do is pay you this $150. You drive me where I'm trying to go and bring me back to my apartment. Brother, you can't get right now. Not even no advice. You need to listen to me. That's what's wrong with you young now. Y'all crazy. Get rich right all overnight type. Boy, you need to slow down because they got some. You feel me? They got some. Man, hold on, man. Hold up. What you know? You don't know nothing. You don't know me at all. I don't need to know you, brother. Well, how you gonna be preaching to me, dog? Because I've been there, man. That's why I'm driving a limo. Because I've been there. Young brother, I'm trying to keep you from going there because you won't like it. Look at Tony, I don't know what to tell you at this point. First of all, I'm not doing it, so you can cut that out, okay? Now I'm thinking of you and all the other young brothers that do this dumb You watch too many of them movies or something. Brother, you need to get your straight because they got a place for you. Bro, let me tell you something. They read my mail, I read it. Anything my mama told me, they didn't want me to know, they cut it out. Do you feel me? They looked at me every night when they wanted to. Fed me garbage that I had to eat or die. You ain't ready for that, man. You ain't ready for why think he got your name. You brothers don't know what's going on out here. You got it too easy. See? Now you talking about going down there robbing the bank. You ain't no bank robber. You don't sound like no thug or with a limo. The way you going, you ain't making nothing because they will blow your young away about their paper. You don't understand that. And you so ain't ready for no jail.
Can I say one more thing to you?
Yeah, what is it?
All I want to do is tell you this, that I'm nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And your boy Cordell got me to prank phone call you.
I don't give a who you are. If you around with them folks downtown, they're going to blow you well, they're going to give you 100 years under the jail. Did you feel me, brother?
Did you just hear what I just said, though?
What you said something about, well, my partner, you know, I heard.
No. I said I'm nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy, another driver, Cordell, got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy. Oh, you mean Steve Harvey on the radio? No, man, no. Are you serious, man?
Hey, Cecil, your boy Cordell got me to prank phone call you, man.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that. Man, you lit my fire, man. Don't you know that? I'm in my fight mode. Fight power.
He said, be careful. He said, Big Cecil, he been down there. He done some time.
Yeah, been there.
All right, man. Calm down, baby. Calm down, man. I got one more question to ask you, man. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
I won't say Nephew Tommy, but Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I got you, baby. Me and your boy Cordell got you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get him. If I ever meet you, brother, I owe you one, too.
What'd you think, Jay?
I love it. It is now my favorite.
Is it about mentoring?
That goes right with the one in the closet. Don't come.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Raymond
This one right
Raymond
here.
in the closet.
Raymond in the closet.
It's my all-time favorite.
Classic.
What you in it?
Get
What you in it? Say what? They gonna
Come out
kill
that
you.
closet. They gonna hear you, man.
Listen to me. I can't do nothing for you. I'ma call it law. No, I can see that dude sitting on the edge of his bed in his drawers.
Yeah.
Trying to help. He
That's
just
what it
trying to
look like.
help. He was trying to
That's
help.
what it looked like. A dude on the side.
This is right
tell
there
him to
with it,
shut up?
Tommy. This is right there with it.
Does he tell him to shut up, Steve?
Yes.
Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah.
You gonna mess around and get your monkey ass killed. That boy, when he told that boy, you gonna get your monkey ass killed.
All right, thank you, Neff. Listen to this. According to a new study, men who consume too much sugar, especially from sweet drinks and snacks, are 23% more likely to develop depression or anxiety. The researchers also found that women are not at all affected in this way by overdosing on sugar.
But I really have cut back on sugar. I'm on sugar, I tell you.
Oh, really?
But that does not mean
diabetic.
no. I'm a diabetic. I have to. But there are diabetics that eat a lot of sugar. But I'm not a sugar daddy. I'm a Splendor daddy. That's a sugar daddy with diabetes. Let be known what I am.
To all you young girls out there.
All you young girls who need the rent paid.
Splendor.
And Splendor daddy.
All right, coming up next, the Strawberry Letter. This crazy show right here. Lord.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time for the letter. If you want advice, advice on your relationship, on your dating situation, on work, on parenting, on sex, and more, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Woo! Subject, he cursed his own mama out. Dear Steve and Shirley, I prayed and asked God to send me a great man. It took 10 long years, but my prayers were answered, and I got an amazing man. We're getting married this month, but there's just one problem. I was taught that you should watch how a man loves and treats his mother because it will show you what kind of man he is. Well, I recently learned that my fiancé does not respect his mother at all. We traveled to Maryland to visit his mom, and it was the worst visit ever. His mother was drinking Hennessy from the time we got there till 3 days later when she kicked me out of the house. Yes, she kicked me out. When we first got there, she complained that I was on my cell phone too much because I was letting my family know we had made it safely. Then she fussed about me taking a shower at night and in the morning. She told me to ask permission to take additional baths in her house. By the third day, she went off on me for watching a live stream of my church service back home because we missed church that day. She yelled for me to turn that mess off or get out of her house. That was the final straw for my fiancé. He lost it and went off on his mother, calling her an old, hateful, drunk bee. I was in shock and told him that was uncalled for. He was very angry and told me to get my things so we could leave. I told him that he was wrong. He said that his mother was wrong. We left and that was it. He hasn't spoken to his mom in over a month. Now I'm wondering if this is some kind of character flaw he has. Will he treat me the same way once we're married, or was he just protecting me?
I get that.
Well, this is definitely the opposite of a mama's boy, okay? Because, I've heard a lot of women say that you watch how a man treats his mom and then that'll tell you, if he'll treat you that way. Well, sometimes that works the opposite. Sometimes they become mama's boys, but this is definitely not the case. But to answer your question, I do think perhaps he was trying to be protective of you, however crazy way he did it. He was disgusted in his mom's behavior, and he showed it. His mother is obviously an alcoholic, and their relationship is in a very bad place because of it. Now, having said that, I do agree with you. Calling her a drunk bee is out of line. That is uncalled for. I don't think there was any need for him to be so disrespectful to her or to her in front of you. And yes, he just might have some residual issues going on as a result of her alcoholism, being around that. So, you know what? I would just... maybe, make sure that he's okay, get some counseling. I don't know if you guys have considered marriage counseling or not, but if he does have issues, they probably will come out during the marriage. So I definitely suggest some counseling. I know you're getting married soon, but I wouldn't go into it without getting some counseling. Steve?
Me personally, I don't think you have anything to worry about at all, because I'm going to tell you why I feel this way. I have no jokes for this letter. I have something to say about this letter. And this is not because of my own mother, because I had what I thought was the greatest mom in the world, as do most people feel that way about their mother. So this is not from experience, but I've watched it from a distance on several people. Everybody don't get a great mother. As great as your mother may have been, everybody ain't that fortunate. It's mothers that give away babies. It's mothers that's on drugs while they pregnant. It's mothers that neglect children. It's mothers that abuse children. Everybody don't get a great mother. This boy don't have a great mother. Now, let me tell you what happened here. Like most boys wanting a relationship with their mother, most boys will go, hey, listen, I met the girl of my dreams. Man, I'm going to take her to meet my mama. Every boy wants their mother's approval of the girl that they gonna marry. Every dude I know, man, he just wants that approval. Mama, look what I got. Mama, what you think? So this boy done drug his new fiance to meet his mama. And you know what? You're pretty good. You watching services at home, multiple baths. You good.
In the morning and at night.
Yeah. Now this crazy half ain't having it at her house.
You gotta ask first.
But she drunk. Now, she been drinking Hennessy from the time, this is not the drink you want to drink from time you get there till you leave. So now, he done got frustrated because he done bought the girl of his dreams to meet his mother, and she did her usual. Because this ain't the first time she done disappointed this boy.
Showed out.
See, he ain't just fired off on one time. This has been a build-up in this young guy. And now here she is. See, what you don't know, baby, is she might have missed a graduation, showed out at a graduation. She done clowned him and embarrassed him at the family reunions before. She ain't make it to the games because she was drinking. She didn't make the parent-teacher meeting on time when she was supposed to because she was drinking. She didn't call down there and messed his little job up. She forgot to give a message to him one time when his boss called the house. You don't know what. This done stacked up. He ain't fired off on his mama for one time. This woman has disappointed this young man over and over and over and over. And your visit was the last straw. The last straw. I done had enough of you. Every time I try to get your approval, every time I bring something around you, every time I need you to be proud of me, you pull this on me.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Steve, let's get part 2 of your response to today's Strawberry Letter. He cursed his own mama out.
See, now this girl is worried about this because she was raised to think that you got to watch how a man treat his mama, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Normally, that's true. But now listen to me. Like I said in the beginning, everybody don't get a great mother. Neglect, abuse, drugs, drinking. Everybody don't get a perfect mother. Most of us are fortunate, but there are those who are not. So now he done got the imperfect mama. Now he done brought the girl of his dreams over to show her off. Like most boys do, most young men, most, mama, look what I got. This her, I picked her. Boy, she's so pretty. Lord, she just as sweet. And oh man, thank you, mama. Cool. I was sure hoping you'd say that. Now he done took her over there, and she just fired off on this girl. 3 days later, you get kicked out the house. You know, we first got there, she complained I was on my cell phone too much because I was letting your family know we had made it safely. Then she fussed about me taking a shower at night and in the morning. She told me to ask permission to take additional baths in her house. What is an additional bath?
I thought you could take as many baths as you wanted.
Using her
what
water.
is the additional? But it's a new day.
Using her water.
By the third day, she went off on me for watching a live stream of my church service back home because we missed church that day. She yelled at me to turn that mess off and get out her house. That was the final straw for my fiance. He lost it, went off on his mother, calling her old, hateful, drunk B. I was in shock and told him that was uncalled for. He was very angry and told me to get my things so we could leave. I told him he was wrong. He said his mother was wrong. We left it at that. He ain't spoke to his mom in over a month. Now I'm wondering if this some kind of character flaw he has. Now his character flaw is his mother. Because she's disappointed this dude many times. This ain't the first time. You old, drunk, hateful B is built up from all the other times he wanted to say it. But he wasn't man enough. And now calling your mama out her name don't make you a man. That's not what I'm saying. But he hadn't gotten to that point. See, you don't know about the graduation she missed or the game she missed or the parent-teacher's thing she never went to or the PTA meeting. Or he couldn't be in Cub Scouts. He had to come out of football because she kept missing rehearsals, practice. You don't know what the build-up is. This boy been disappointed in this woman many times. This ain't the first time. Now, on the day of days when he really wanted to show her off, man, because every dude want to take his mama, he bring up there and this what she do. This what she do. Everybody don't get to have a good mama. So no, I think you have met a great man. And don't judge him for that. Everybody make mistakes. Now he can call his mom and apologize for calling out her name because that's wrong. You don't do that to your mama. But after that, his mother was wrong. Who makes a person get out their house for taking 2 baths? Who don't want her son marrying a woman that watch church on TV? What?
His drunk mama.
What?
His
What is you
drunk
crazy? Get your stuff. We leave.
All right, Steve, we got to go.
With it.
Is that hot water out here?
Email us or Instagram us your
I
thoughts.
know this heifer ain't running this down. Who is in there singing church music?
Not in this house.
So you just sitting here running extra hot water and singing church songs? Peppers, you lost your mind?
Drunk mama.
But you talking on your phone to your people, talking about you made it. Oh, you finna get your little cute, clean ass out of here. You ain't finna be no cute, clean Christian up in here. We want dirty, broke down heifers in here.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, more laughter, more fun, and more foolishness coming up on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Junior, you ready?
Okay, yeah. Let me ask y'all something, Carla. Sure.
Yes.
What? Y'all plan on getting your man's gifts this year, right?
Yeah.
Christmas gifts?
Yes.
Mhm.
For our
Yes.
husband. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it gonna be something he wants?
Well, I hope so, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put some thought into it.
Yeah, because that's what I think. You said the key word. Because the truth about it is, we don't give a damn about the thought that count. We want gifts.
Okay.
We can show our boys.
There you go.
See, these are the gifts that men really want.
Okay.
I know
Come
he
on.
said.
Okay.
I know
That's a
what I
true
said.
statement, Junior.
Yeah, I know
That's
what
a
I
true
said.
statement.
I know I said it don't really matter, baby, but it do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it does?
This is
Oh,
good
it does.
information. Good
No,
information.
I need to
That's
know
good
this.
to know.
Because let me
my
tell you
husband's
something.
real low key, Junior.
Yeah, let me tell you
Go
something.
ahead.
We don't want bad gifts. Like bad gift is winter gloves. Our boys don't ask about winter gloves.
Okay.
They don't ask about
My
that.
hands get cold, we put them in our pocket.
We put them in our pocket. They don't
Okay.
care nothing about that.
Okay.
Here's another gift they don't
Okay.
care nothing about. A robe. Our boys can't see a robe.
A beautiful robe.
If we open this box up again and see a robe, okay, I'll tell you, we're not putting it on. We don't care nothing about that.
Okay.
These
don't
robes
really
with
wear it. You
rain
really don't
pants,
wear it.
socks, slippers.
Except if it's a Dolce Gabbana robe. They put.
Oh, excuse me. There's an
Let
exception.
me
Boom.
Google that.
well,
Google that,
okay.
Junior.
All right,
Google that.
Well, Uncle, I ain't experienced that. I'm just gonna talk about what I
I'm
experienced.
telling you right now, he gonna want that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Gabbana robe.
I'm gonna look into that. I ain't there yet, but I know the dudes I be dealing with. We don't care nothing about the robes we get.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to
You
know.
don't want the terry cloth one.
No.
That one.
That
That look like a towel been
yeah,
sewed
look like
together.
a towel and
That's
everything.
short.
Burn your neck up soon as you put it on.
Wait, Steve, you don't want the short one?
Hell no, cause I'm tall.
Now your booty.
Got that one pocket on it, Junior. That one
Yeah,
pocket
that
on
one pocket.
Not two pockets. One.
Yeah. And the
Just one,
belt,
Carla.
and the belt on the robe the same thickness as the robe.
You
But it's
can't tie it.
two-tone. The collar and belt is a lighter color than the robe.
Yeah.
Man,
So no gloves, no robe.
We don't want none of that.
socks. Uh-huh.
No, we don't want. We need gifts
We
we can
don't-
show our boys.
Okay.
That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
that is true. We want gifts that we say, I do, man. My girl, man. Hey, man, check what my girl got me.
Thank
know,
you.
watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, wide.
Nice suit.
Most men wants a watch.
All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here's something interesting we found. Here's a question. What would someone learn about you by looking through your phone? Ooh, nephew Tommy. Your name sticks out in this one, nephew.
Yeah.
So what do you say we swap phones and then we discuss what they found in each other's phones?
Well,
We're not
Okay,
swapping
what we
no
found.
phone. Who wrote this? Who did this?
I
One
did.
of
I
them
thought it was a
girls?
great story
Yeah.
for Shirley.
No, this ain't no great story. This is ignorant. We're not doing this.
Awesome.
Yes, we are.
People can
No,
learn
y'all
a lot
trying to
about
break
each
up a
other.
happy home. Y'all gonna quit this.
Give me your phone, nephew.
Never.
How much would someone know about you just by looking through your phone? That's a question for you, Tommy. What's the first thing they realize about you?
That I like a lot of stuff naked. When people call, they picture pop up naked. It's a lot of naked go on over here. So that if you just want to know without looking, naked. Nah. What else you need to know?
Steve?
Well, to be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
you would see a lot of motivational stuff,
Okay.
dreams, aspirational stuff, inspirational stuff, motivational stuff. You really would. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't have a problem if a person saw my phone.
Okay, 10 years ago, Steve.
Could we swap
No
phones?
way.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch this damn phone. 12 years, boy. Let me explain something to you. Get your hands up. What? Slept
Junior.
with it duct taped to my thigh.
Oh, that's painful, duct.
You know it's bad when you got your phone in the shower with you in a Ziploc bag.
Wow. That's too much.
And a Ziploc.
No.
Ain't nobody got to do all that to have a phone.
Junior,
And I had
what am I going to
multiple
learn about
phones
you?
back then. Shirley, remember I'd have my phones on the desk at work?
Yes.
I had 3
Yes.
phones.
3 phones.
Three
Yeah,
phones.
Why you need
He was
3
Batman
phones?
now.
For
He was
A, B,
Batman.
and C.
I
No.
had way too much going on back in my life.
What am I going to find out about you, Junior, if I get your phone?
Oh, that I know a lot of single women. A lot of phone numbers in this phone. I'm going to tell you that right. He called a lot of them.
Are they all coming through?
Not all of them. If I watch so many of them, I just get one. If I get one, I'll be good.
So ignorant.
You coming through today? I'm not gonna make it. Okay, cool. I'll call you back. Hey, how you doing today? You coming through today? No, I'm busy. Right? Okay, thank you. It's nice talking to you.
All right, Jay.
Oh, what you gonna learn about me?
What am I going to learn about you?
First of all, you're gonna see a lot of low light videos. Very low. the light is really. You're not gonna be able to make out what's really going on. Now the sound is great.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to hear. Oh, Father God. Oh, my knee can't go like that. But you're not gonna be able to see because the light is very low.
I hate him.
The light it's almost no light. But you know what? Sometimes I record, I just go for sound. You know what I mean? I just want sound. I don't really need visual, you know? Just to recapture that moment in audio. You know what I'm saying? But the light is real low on a lot of my videos. A lot. You like, I think I see somebody's butt. I don't know what what the hell is that? Is that a house or what the hell
Is it a house or a butt? Oh, my God.
You don't know who just walked by the camera?
Somebody just, what the hell?
All right, this is a crazy transition right here, but Steve, please introduce Miss Ann. Sorry, Miss Ann.
No, we're going to breathe a little bit, then we're going to introduce Miss Ann. Not letting her walk in on this foolishness.
Ask her for her
1001,
phone.
1002, 1003.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Danny Brown for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man in the Street, very simple question. The question is, what is your favorite Christmas song?
Joy to the world.
Jingle bells.
Oh, holy night. Silent night.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas because Bakersfield never has one.
Mele Kalikimaka.
Could you sing that for me?
Oh, no. Joy to the world.
Silent night.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Sing a little bit for me.
No.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC.
Jingle bells rock. Jingle bell rockin', na-na-na-na.
Rockin' and drinking the night away.
Merry Christmas, pretty baby.
Merry Christmas, pretty baby, by Charles Brown. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Santa Baby.
I like that one.
Joy to the world.
Silent night.
Oh, holy night.
Santa Claus went to the ghetto.
Chestnuts roasting.
Christmas Carol.
I like the Mariah Carey one.
That's one of my favorite songs. I love that. The question today is, what is your favorite Christmas song?
Man, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. What's the name of that one?
This Christmas, fireside blazing bright.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Can you sing a little bit?
No.
It's Christmas.
Sing it.
Oh, no.
Michael Jackson, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Can you sing it?
White Christmas.
The one from Charlie Brown Christmas. The Christmas tree. Or no, that's not it. Is it? No, it's the other one. It's the is that is it? Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so our resident poet,
Oh, yeah.
Junior in the building
Oh, yeah.
right now
Oh, yeah.
with the Christmas
Come on, Junior.
poem.
Woo, it's Christmas time, baby.
Yeah, it is.
It's Christmas time. And it's a time that a lot of people break it up, but they really don't know how to say it to the other person. So I thought we might well just say it in poem. It's the best way to do it. Just say it in poem.
Come on.
Here go one right here, Tom. These are all Christmas breakup poems. That's all it is. Here we go. Mistletoe, mistletoe is where we once kissed, but come this Christmas, these lips you gonna miss. And that ain't all. Merry Christmas.
Wow. That's how you break up right there.
That's it. You ain't gotta waste a lot of time. You ain't gotta waste a lot of time. Just say it just like that. Mistletoe, mistletoe is where we once kissed. But come this Christmas, these lips you gonna miss. And that ain't all. Merry Christmas.
I love
You're
it.
getting better,
I love
Junior.
it.
Yeah.
You're
That's how
getting
you
better.
let somebody down.
That's how you let somebody down. He go another one, Tommy. He go another one.
Uh-oh.
Frosty, frosty, like your attitude has been. But when you try your key tonight, it won't let you win. Merry Christmas. Babu, Merry Christmas.
I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah.
Done with you.
Yeah.
You're getting better,
Yeah,
Junior. I love
relationships
it.
is like, we ain't got time to argue all night long. No, just say this. The relationship is over because you've been messing with my weed. You even smoked 3 branches off my Christmas tree. You got to go. Merry Christmas.
What? Smoked a tree?
Yeah, y'all ass high. You done went down there and smoked 3 branches off the tree. No, we don't need. I like this one. This one hit me about
Come on,
1:30 in the
Junior.
morning. This about 1:30 in the morning. This
Okay.
came to me. Here it is. U-Haul, Mayflower, or even 2 guys and a truck. Their numbers are on the counter, and I wish you good luck. Merry Christmas.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Merry Christmas. Just want you to know. I'm going to do it again for you. U-Haul, Mayflower, or even 2 guys in a truck. Their numbers are on the counter, and I wish you good luck. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Those
Okay.
need to be on greeting cards, Junior.
I think I might do that, Shirley. Just a break-up Christmas card.
I like them.
Okay, here we go. All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Please try to be gone, because I'm getting my life together and I'm moving on. Bye, boo. Bye. Merry Christmas. You got to hit it with the Merry Christmas at the end. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Sound real uplifting.
Keep it nice.
Yeah. Here go the last one I wrote. This is it. Said the gingerbread man to the gingerbread lady, this relationship is over because you've been ass shady. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. There it is. That's how you break up without using a lot of words
like
this
it.
Christmas.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day. And, Steve, an interesting email that you're going to like right after this at 49 minutes after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we're ready for the closing remarks.
This has got to go to that gym and hear that mess that trainer talking. You can go to another gym. You tired of that pastor up there? He ain't talking about nothing. You ain't growing. He ain't feeding you spiritually. Blow some air in your bubble. Go to another church. You know when you're hearing the same thing when it ain't working for you? You ain't got to go to the same happy hour. You ain't met nobody over there since you've been going. But since it's the happy hour closest to the house and it's convenient, you keep going. You ain't met nobody. You ain't networked. You ain't passed out a business card. You ain't did nothing. You need some more air in your bubble. And the only person that can add more air in your bubble is you. You have got to change your attitude. You've got to put more air in your bubble. You got to dream bigger. Stop wanting just what's in your paycheck. Because that's inside the bubble already. You already got what you can afford. It's already in your bubble. You need a bigger bubble. The only person can breathe air into your bubble is you. You blow in this bubble. It's like if you got bubble gum. Remember when you was a kid and you used to buy bazooka bubble gum and y'all be sitting around trying to blow bubbles, who had the biggest bubble? Well, guess what? Nobody can affect your bubble but you. You the dude. You got to put more air in your bubble. If you want more, you got to believe more. If you want more, you got to imagine more. If you want more, you got to see more for yourself. Now, after you get through seeing and wanting and believing and tripping and hoping, you got to go to work. You got to go to work. But guess what? Your bubble will expand. And when your bubble expands, your existence will expand. Your whole being will expand. Next thing you know, guess what? You're going to want some more air in your bubble. Then you'll be living the life that God has for you. Put some more air in your bubble. Those are my closing remarks.
Drop it.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, we let you slide. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.